England found herself a vulnerable kingdom in this year, 1066. The old King Edward, known as Confessor, had promised England to many cousins around the empire of the North Sea in exchange for a peaceful death. Harold, of no royal blood, stood closest to the deathbed and took the crown for himself. We feared that jealous armies forged their weapons and waited for the wind to blow them across the whale road. From Normandy, from Flanders, from Denmark. But the greatest danger of all came from the warriors brave men feared the most, the Vikinger, from the land of the fjords.
Okay, venner. Hvad er det, vi vil? Det er rigtigt. Er vi helt sikre, når vi kommer til England? Hvad er det så, vi vil? Ja, det er nemlig rigtigt. Vi vil også roer, men hvad er det, vi vil? Vi vil nemlig kæmpe, ja, vi vil. Hvad er det, vi vil?
Much was told us about the lands of the Vikinger, where the soil was poor and the air was cold. Little wonder that its hardened warriors looked upon England as a land of plenty and willingly answered any call to arms.
Beig mag finna I Engbergjum.
Ja, I Englands líf.
Jeg kan påstå, at det sværse. Tík drømme draumana dýna ókomna tíma.
Hvað varðar hermenn drauma? Safna þú styrk þínum fyrir barn þetta. Annars verður þér ekki auðið fyrir aldurssakir.
Kík fentist mér þá.
Þú ert mörgum kostum búin. I do not dream. I was laid on a stony earth. That's all. I must lead them to the boats.
You make sure he comes back, brother.
I will.
You make sure.
I will.
Make sure!
Use your shield as a weapon. Smash him in the face with it. Go under at his legs, or cut down on him.
It was not the first time England had readied itself to face this northern terror.
And remember, hold fast next to your brother. Go!
The Vikinger had long ago come in wolf packs from every crevice of their coast, and they had wreaked a whirlwind of destruction that did not bode well for the unready men of our shires. In their journey that summer, the Vikinger rode 300 miles across open sea. 200 ships cut past Shetland and Orkney, gathering more ships as they sped, past the land of the Scots, whose king had lately killed Macbeth. For the Vikinger prize lay further south, the greatest bounty in all Middle-earth.
Thought I heard a keel on the whale road. I thought I saw a lantern on the water.
Oh God. The Northmen, are they not men like ourselves?
They're not men like ourselves.
Poor farmers of Crowhurst, how could you have known? As you stood guard in the south expecting a Norman invasion, the Vikinger made surprise landfall hundreds of miles to the north.
And do not attack us. We want merely to trade. The Vikinger are learning to trade. You must listen to us, English. You must listen to us, English. We are learning to trade. But some of us are rather slow.
While the Vikinger brutalized the unguarded settlements of the northern shores, the south coast basked in the safe knowledge that the Normans had dared not come. Perhaps they were afraid of our brave weaponed men. Perhaps they were simply not favored by the sailing winds. In any case, fighting season was almost over, and the harvest was due. The time had come to stand the farmers down.
I will not be on the warband again for another year.
Be home before nightfall.
Indeed. He to a lovesome bride, and I to a honeymoon in the hand.
Is there still the great circle of oak trees in the forest by Crowhurst where the children climb?
There is. I should like to climb those trees again.
Down. Don't worry about it. Just little boys charging around. Tell you what, I like to see him try and climb a tree, yeah? With an head as big as that. Huh?
Your wives and your harvest will have to wait. Take up your weapons again.
And so our new king faced a terrible choice. Should he leave the southern shores unprotected from an enemy that might yet arrive with a change of wind? With fighting season over, the king chose the invader already on our shores over the one that may never come. It was a choice that would seal the fate of Crowhurst and of all the villages of England. After ravaging the settlements of the northern coast, the Vikinger took to their boats again. If only they were setting a northerly path home. But no. They turned inland, heading upriver into the dark interior, where the great Vale of Jorvik lay. The sagas record that Hardrada's Vikinger met their first resistance at Fuel Ford on the Wednesday before the feast of St. Matthew.
A great seafarer sent me, gifted with foreign language as I am, to tell you that they will let you give silver and animals in exchange for peace. I believe it's better for you to buy off our raid in tribute than we should cut you down. We do not wish to fight. We just want to make a bargain.
A bargain? We will give you tribute. Our swords and spears and the thin smile of the war axe. I have two great earls with me with their men. Tribute. We will defend this land to the last ditch. Now pick up your dead animal and go.
I'm so sad to hear that.
Cattle die. Kindred die. Every man is mortal. But I know one thing that never dies, and that is the glory of the good. With God's help, what is it that we want? What? Yeah. Viva Rex! Viva Rex! Viva Rex! Viva Rex! Viva! Viva! Come on!
The soldiers and farmers gathered by the northern earls did not lack for courage. They could have shivered behind the walls of York, but they chose to take arms and face the strong invader across a ditch. To defend the honor of their wifemen and the freedom of their children, they risked life and limb. An Englishman does not yield to bounty hunters. Thus, insults and spears were slung. The men of York probing for weakness in the Viking shield ring. Once the name-calling could be borne no longer, the real battle would surely follow.